Hi there, Titans. My name is Paige, and today I'm going to show you how you can use parameters to pull information out of Salesforce and insert it into your Titan web surveys to streamline and personalize the survey experience for the users. So in my basic example here, I have configured the user's first name and their company name into the survey using their contact ID that is linked to their survey link. All right, so let me show you how I did this. We can go into settings, go into tools, and then this is where you can set up the custom variables to set parameters from Salesforce. So I named one contact ID, one first name, and one company. You can also use these parameters to set up conditions within your survey as well. So if you wanted to set up a parameter and reference like what the title is of the user and then ask certain questions based on what their title is, that is doable. So these parameters can really be useful to personalize the survey for the user. All right, so once we have named our parameters, then we need to set up the get for this survey. So I go into Salesforce, and then let's just go ahead and redo this together. So under get, I'll create a new get. It's going to be referencing the contact record. Get contact details will be my comment on this. And then I'm going to set this to be on load rather than auto trigger. And the difference between this is the on load will load all of these contact details as it loads the page. So it will look really simple and sleek when the user loads the page. All right, and then we need to set the conditions to grab the exact contact that will be taking the survey. So I'm going to say contact ID is equal to the contact ID parameter that I set up, and this contact ID parameter is going to be grabbed by the way that I distribute this survey. So I'll go into mapping, and now we can map our two parameters. So that first name will come from the first name in Salesforce, and the company, where I store my company is on the account. So I'm going to reference the account ID and then choose account name. Of course, you can use whatever field you use to identify the company for your contacts, or whatever whatever object you are referencing in the survey. I'm going to click apply, close, and now we have these parameters that we can use in any instance that we want. For my particular case, I was using it for my first slide here, and I said, hi there, first name at company, and you can either you can enter it in by either typing that in, or you can go into advanced mode, turn on advanced mode, go into the settings, and this is where I also configured the different font here. And so I said hi there, and this is where you can insert the field. You'll choose parameter, and this makes it very easy to find the parameter that you want and the information that you want from Salesforce. Awesome. All right, then I'm going to click apply and save. And now when we preview this, I'll show you how I personally preview my surveys. I don't know if it's the most streamlined way of doing it, but what I do is I go to publish, go to new, external, next. I'm going to choose identified user, reference that object, and then that parameter. I'll comment it as test. And then it gives me this URL where I can copy it, paste it, and then where it says ID right here, this is where I copy and paste the contact ID that I want to test it as. And now when it loads, it pulls in that information. And you can also have that loading screen or loading modal to not show if you'd like. That is also something that you could find a video on and remove from your page as it loads. All right, so I hope that this helped, and thank you for watching this video.